Hey, this is Randy with Hawkeye Traders. I want to give you a brief outlook of what I think is going to happen today. It's about 10 minutes till 9 o'clock on Wednesday morning, July 31st. Crude oil, I'm watching it today, but the main thing is going to happen today at 2 p.m. The Fed funds rates are going to be announced. They're expecting a rate cut, not a rate hike, and so that's going to supposedly be bullish for the crude oil market as it's going to weaken the US dollar, which will in turn strengthen gold bulls. But in the meantime, I wanted to go back over some very quick trades that we had done yesterday. A lot of the bullishness came later in the afternoon. Yesterday's trade of the day was the Russell. The Russell index signaled very clean and early on. Just after the open, we were looking at a big push down and a bullish day up, and that's exactly what happened. We got a big red open, which went exactly nowhere. Volume was telling us that there was nothing supporting this down move. So we were seeing liquidity hunting and a search for buyers in this market. And so the market went down to be attractive and then started to rally back up. We identified a trade using our Hawkeye method where we're aligning the shorter term trend with the longer term trend momentum and volume to give us a very nice clean entry, and that clean entry took us all the way up until we identified volume getting us out of that trade. The volume came in with an engulfing sell bar and a confirming sell bar, which identified a potential end of the run or potential turnaround. We had two previous ones that came in here which were not valid, so we got a really clean 12.9 points out of the Russell, which is about $1,290 per contract traded on this. Okay, obviously there was a lot more money left in this market as it traded up into the end of the day. We got out a really nice chunk of that though, and this was definitely the trade of the day. But let's go back into our expectations. We're looking for crude oil to advance. We're looking at the top side being right back up to the $60 range. And so we're watching for this to come up and at least make it to 60. The Fed funds rate come out as expected. If it's not already priced in, you can see it's already bullishly approaching that mark. Then the big line in the sand is right about 60 bucks. If we get a break above that, then we're looking for it to go higher. So let's go back into our intraday trends and see what's going on. We currently have a signal for and a trade to get long that came in right about 7:45 this morning. Got about two levels of profit out of this trade. You can see it bounced right back up and came off of the level 2, which was about 2 times the amount of risk that would have been taken to get into that trade. Would have been a nice profit, but you can see a valid reason to get out as a stopping volume started to come back in. Right now, the market is just getting ready to open. So we don't like to stay or stick around trades when the markets are open, and we're starting to get some good indications that from volume that this market might drive down first before. But a lot of times on Fed funds rate days like today, it's usually safe to take a wait and hold approach to the market because a lot of times the market will trade sideways and choppy. And so that's what I'm expecting from today. But I'm looking for both crude oil and potentially gold to be the ones that rally into today's action. Thank you very much for your attention. If you haven't already done so, please get a copy of our Hawkeye volume book. It's free on our website or click the link just below the video. Also, sign up for our free 2-week trial of our dynamic Hawkeye software to help you to identify these types of trade setups, and so you can also get the edge in the market to start building a trading plan that is both consistently profitable and successful over time. Thank you for your time. Bye for today.